Mike has a history of being unfaithful in some relationships. And the phrase, once a cheater, always a cheater, has been bandied around about Mike. Do you believe in that phrase, or do you think people can change?
I think people can change, but you got to change a whole lot more than just your mind.
Okay.
I think people think when it comes to cheating, it's about willpower. I'm going to say I won't do it again.
Okay.
But it's about won't power. What are you going to stop doing? What behaviors are you going to change? What friends are you going to cut off? What are you going to make different about this time so this doesn't happen again?
I think that you have, do you or did you not consider sexting not cheating at any point?
At any point, no, I didn't.
Okay,
But
and what's your feeling about that? Is sexting, if he says, I'm just sexting with someone, and what he said was, and I did appreciate your honesty about this, you felt like it enhanced you said, I don't watch porn, but sexting is erotic to me, I'm not gonna go through with it. What's your take on that?
Well, to answer that question, we got to ask the most important question. Does it bother you?
Hell yeah.
Then yes.
Okay.
It's cheating.
Okay.
Hands down.
Paulina, so what can they steer clear to, what can they do to steer Mike away from wanting to seek out sexting or this fantasy?
Can I give you a pro tip?
Yeah.
So I'm like you. Direct language really turns me on, and my partner doesn't necessarily always give that. That's why technology is incredible. So there's actually this app that's called Slutbot, and it's an artificial intelligence that you can sex with, and Slutbot texts you the dirtiest, sluttiest stuff.
Oh, well,
Not
this
a
is
real
kind of
person.
amazing.
Yes.
I wanted to come up with an app like that.
Wow.
you do
So
it.
good to know. that
Or
there's
why?
one out
Okay,
there.
well, first and foremost, then why don't you guys sext each other then?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Why is that not enough?
This happened one time in the middle of COVID, middle of lockdown. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done it.
So whenever you do want to get turned on that way, is just getting it from Paulina okay?
Yeah, of course. Look at
Let me ask you this, Shan. Is it ever wise to vent to one's significant other's friends about one's relationship problems? That was something that Paulina's nodding her head, no. What do you think?
I mean, it is important to get outside perspectives because when we're in love with somebody, we're on ground zero. We can't see what's from above. And friends and family are able to predict if a relationship is healthy a lot more than those involved. So you do want some feedback, but you do have to assess, is it biased feedback?
There you go. And Mike's friends feel he can be too controlling in his relationships. Mike, you disagree with that, right?
I even asked the therapist here. I said, listen, if I worry about my girlfriend dressing too provocatively, is that a problem? He said, absolutely not. If your girlfriend doesn't find it to be a problem.
Okay.
So we watch out for each other. It's just the way it is. But am I controlling?
I mean, I watched the episode too.
Okay.
So from a standpoint of her not being able to come to events because you want to control who she can and can't talk to, and she has to privately call people that she wants a bond with, is that
not
untrue?
true.
Untrue.
No, that's
Untrue.
not true.
Okay.
I
That was
love
the
her.
rap all season long.
No, that's so not true. I did not want to be there.
Okay.
So it had nothing to do with, him telling me you can or you cannot be there. No, that's not the case.
Did you feel like you could only call that person that you wanted to bond with in secret? Like, for what, you obviously want a connection with someone. Do you think that there's barriers for you getting that connection?
Can you rephrase that?
So you're the friend that you'd called privately
Uh-huh.
because you didn't feel comfortable calling in front of Mike. Why was that?
I don't know. I just wanted to talk to her in private. I just didn't want anyone to know.
Okay.
It wasn't him in specific. It's just I wanted to make sure she was alone and not in front of anyone. So.
Because I think the label could be uncomfortable, but maybe there's some things that could be adjusted, and that's okay too. That's a relationship.
One thing that it cannot be further from the truth is that I'm controlling. Am I a troublemaker? Yes. Did I do these, text? Yes. But there's certain things I just can't agree with. None of my girlfriends in history would ever say that I'm controlling. As a matter of fact, they get upset with me that I'm not jealous enough. Because some women, that's their love language. If you're jealous, that means you really care about me. And I'm like, no, I trust you and I don't need to be jealous.
Okay.
Right.
But it's a weird picture
All right.
that they painted of me.
Okay, we're gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.